Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is MEA x FEAI Grand Fest. That's right. It is the Grand Festival of Esports Entertainment. And this has been brought to you by a lot more partners, as you can see on the screen already. It has been sponsored by Vista of Mobile Legends, and it has been powered by CK Hyundai in collaboration with DTS, and our internet partner is NextGen. So without further ado, we would like to move on to our playoffs matches tonight. And well, have you noticed that our first match has already been won by IGN? Yes, it was a walkover match courtesy of strategic risk being taken for already. So Team Calculated Risk actually forfeited the match because they had to get some work done urgently. So yes, a calculated risk on their part, they lose their spot, and Team IGN directly qualify to the round of 64. So as we move on, this is, of course, you recognize this voice, this is your guy, Roots Official, and along with me is one of the talented casters of the Indian esports scenario, and this is gonna be Ash TC himself. So give me a round of applause to welcome Ash TZ with me here. Ash TZ, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Good evening, Roots. I think we will be going again to the draft phase because it's kind of a 5-ban game. It's actually got into the 3-ban. So maybe some issue from the side. They will clear it out. Referee will clear it out soon. But before that, we'll talk about the game, guys. It's between Team Mautai versus Team End of Discussion. Already it is done that discussion will be end. So let's see if okay.
Yeah, okay, and so, to be honest, Ash, this is gonna be a 6-ban system. So we are gonna see 6 bans going in for this round of 128. Later on, as we progress through the tournament, we are gonna see the 5-ban tournament style gameplay coming in. So for now, we can see straight off the bat the drafts being spoken of. And of course, let's just introduce the teams here. First one is no discussions necessary, cause it is End of Discussions versus another team on your red side. It is going to be Mautai. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. I think I'm pretty familiar with martial arts myself, so yeah, hiya, as we say. But Ash, let's take a look at the draft, shall we?
Nice one from the side of, if you're gonna see from the side of End of Discussion, they banned the single double S tier jungle, that is the Ishan Shin. But I'm not sure about it, this Jushin ban, but now I got sure because the Florin got picked, so utility pick is coming from the side of End of Discussion. They may be going for the Fedrin or Bakshia, or for that you can say Xbog as well. A lot of utility are there, and with Florin, Bakshia, Fedrin and Kai works good. So maybe that's the reason they just banned the counter, that is a Jukshin, which will be a pain in where you know if she will be there in the side of Mautai. But Mautai in the meantime banned the 1-1. Right now she is the emerging meta in the goal lane. Rather than going for a Irithel or a Granger or a Harith, a lot of people are opting the 1-1 for the goal lane. And CC, obviously this is a beast, you can't open it. I mean, yesterday LCF anti, and I was seeing his live stream and he was being like, he fears CC. So he is one of the greatest EXP laner right now in India. So if he fears CC, I don't think anybody can open it now. But in the meantime, everything just goes out of my mind. I thought about utility jungler, but team End of Discussion come up with Alucard, Alu Fry.
That's a lot of utility right there, Ash. And yes, if we talk about the drafts, I mean, YSS is the most powerful hero in this meta, so him being banned out is just no discussions over there from End of Discussions. And Zushin, of course, she is a tremendous utility, so her being banned makes sense as well, especially now that we can see the Alucard as well as the Florin being picked up, so the Zushin makes sense. And about CC, I mean, Ash, CC is the XP laner who has no counters, and this is not just coming from me, it is coming from Kid Bomba himself, one of the greater XP players of our time. So Kid Bomba said CC has to be banned, and 1-1 is no different, honestly. 1-1 being open is an open signal for your team to get snowballed. So if we look at the current draft right now, both the teams have chosen their junglers. Of course, the Lancelot for Motai is definitely a great hero to be picked, maybe the best jungler in the assassin category. And Alucard, well, we have seen a few teams playing Alucard really well, so this might be our surprise Ash to see it coming. But hey, there's the Granger being banned out. Who would you like to see in the banning section for the blue team, Ash?
Irithel, if Granger is getting out, make sure that you should take out the Irithel as well, and then you can go for the Claude or maybe the Moscow. A lot of MMs are open because it's a 3-ban system, so right now a lot of heroes are open actually. And as you said, Lancelot is he's the one of the hero in the S tier jungle right now, and there are only 3 heroes in the S tier: Baxia, Fedrin, and Lancelot. And apart from Ishanshin, if Ishanshin is banned, you can go for that mobility type assassin. You just go for that Lancelot. And they went for it, but I'm not sure about this Istis with a Lancy. I mean, people have gone with the Angela. Kishin Densitsu is already being on for this 2 couple, but with the Istis onto a Lancelot game, I'm not sure about it. I'm also a Lancelot player. I never wanted Istis in my side because, I mean, you will be going dashing out to the backline and Istis cannot reach you. That's the main problem. But okay, Unlimited Hill will be there from the side of End of Discussion. So to counter it, they didn't went for a Baxia or for an anti-heal. Rather than they went for something, similar, you can say, Istis. So let's see if the Milk Giver can do the work properly, or it is Florin, Unlimited Hill, who will take the End of Discussion towards round 64. But now Valir coming up, giving a lot of CC to the side of Team Maokai.
I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense with the Valir, honestly, because the Lance will go in, of course, the Phoebus will go in as well, and they need somebody to not just protect the backline but also come in as well. So they are having a complete dive comp, and I would expect this Estes to actually play a bit aggressive here so that he can actually provide the heal to the people diving in. But look at that, there's the burst as well. Here comes the heal, here comes the burst, and this is going to be the Irithel being picked up. So extra quickie points for you, Ash, as we see the Irithel being picked up. But there are a few goal laners which are left. I mean, we saw in the esports World Cup, there is an option of the Bruno. There is also the option of the Moskov right here. So who will it be is the question. The Kagura has been picked up, and Kagura is a great counter to the Valir as well as the Estes. So drafting wise, definitely End of Discussions are leaving no leaves unturned. As we can see, Popol might be a likely option here, but not sure where Motai is thinking about here. But hey, here we go. The Bruno, the MEA, everybody is open and everybody is there. And we have even seen the Ixia being very good utility, honestly. With her, even her half of her utilities or her items, she can do a full barrage. But here we go. We have the doggy man in town. It is going to be Popol and Krupa who are going to round up the draft for Team Mutai. And we have the Tigress Queen as well as the beautiful lady with the umbrella. Don't go by her looks. She is deadly, both in her looks and her skills. So overall, as the draft is ending here, guys, let us know down in the comments which team you think has a better draft, which team are you supporting, and are you an Alucard fan? In that case, well, I have no words for you. But Ashizi, what do you say? Which draft is better for you?
I think it's the draft of Team Muay Thai because they went for something pushing strategy. They have the Popol and Koopa. Popol and Koopa are basically for the pushing strategy rather than going into a team fight. Whereas from the draft of End of Discussion, I can see a literal team fight, or you can say a late game draft. They have a Irithel which can give some spike into the early game as well. But it's kind of I can say one thing that I'm not taunting anybody, but this is not at all a community tournament draft. This is kind of you can say a rank draft basically because they got the Alucard. We never see Alucard in the jungle, and from this side we never see a Popol Koopa in the goal lane. Not now actually because he is not in the meta. Even though in the rank games as well, whoever picks the Popol Koopa, their base thing is to just destroy the base. Obviously, in the end, we all know the perks, the win, the victory will come up when you just destroy and take up the crown. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grand Fest 1 powered by MEA X FEAI. Round of 128, and this is the knockout stage, guys. One team will be raising themselves toward the round of 64. Who it will be, end of discussion, or Team Malta. Okay, I can't pronounce it well, but let's say Team M. So, guys, if you're supporting anyone, let me know in the comment section. Roots are me right now. What comment section as well? But here we go. The junglers are already started their aggro. I mean, this is a good thing and a good sign. And already we can see a little bit of poke is coming out in the mid lane.
Yeah. And guys, this is not just another community tournament as well. This is a LAN event, guys. A festival of esports extravaganza. Where is it headed? It is going to be all the way towards Mizoram, Aswal, our Dentauma Hall. And it is going to be dated 16th to the 18th. Top 8 teams are gonna go to the LAN this time, so it is exciting to be around because a lot of these teams have a chance to get to the LAN. As we can see already some action being provoked, none of them giving each other the edge, and this does not look like a one round of 128 match, guys. The positioning is already telling us that these two teams are serious and in for the money. But let's see who is gonna connect, as both the junglers are interestingly going towards the goal lane here. We might see something coming in. Florin is trying to get some information, but she is not able to. What actually happens here is we do not actually have somebody to give vision. Like there's an Estes, of course he can throw the second skill, but he cannot frontline. So both these teams with healers are gonna depend heavily on their offlaners to do the initiation or the zoning. So let's see exactly what's gonna happen, and if you're smart enough, then you are gonna try to target these XP laners here. As we can see already, Lapu is trying to get his level 4. He is a little back. Kagura, on the other hand, is reaching level 4 as well. As we can see, the first turtle is already halfway through, and we can see already Lapu now jumping in. Anslot is gonna get the retribution in. Lance, what do you think of this team fight?
Obviously, another sliver of HP right now. They were getting the first blood as well. Already started the war, and it is Lapu getting the first blood. Infinite Pursuit coming up. In the meantime, we can see Kagura covering up with the double kill. Even though the retribution was on, but the trade will go to the side of end of discussion. They got 3 kills. And losing one turtle. Well done for end of discussion as well. And as you asked me, what was the fight was immensely good. The turtle dance was immensely good. But then the catch comes once again. It is a second kill for the Lapu, and Phobius will get down in the EXP when he was doing a 1v1 at less of HP. And we can see the items are on. Right now, I can see that the Flower of Hope is just given to the jungler. Obviously, I was hoping for that only. But in the meantime, you know, Idithel is riding on a lion, but she gonna fight 2 people, Popple and Koopa, and this is a very hard thing in the early game. If she can't get the help, she can't sustain that much. And if the goal laner can get the early snowball, you know, the late game cannot be into the hand of the side of end of discussion, because I always say the starting of the game will be into the hand of Hyper, the jungler, and then slowly it goes around to the goal laner, because she is the one, he is the one who gonna carry the game. But now retribution for the slow up, dash coming on. Okay, it was a bluff. He doesn't want to take on the fight at this point. A nice decision, dismantling themselves from the fight.
And honestly, they did just get the turtle, their team Mutai, and then they got 4 kills as well. Honestly, the last kill on that Phobius was kind of unnecessary, honestly. And Kagura, oh my god, Kai with a perfect umbrella dance onto 2 people gets a double kill. So there's no other way to define it. Team end of discussions are doing a great job in the jungle. And we talk about draft. Okay, we just got Florin caught up, but she's going to use the flicker burn for the second turtle. And this is going to be important to see who is going to get the turtle here. Ash, let's see what action unfolds here.
Okay, once again we can see the unlimited heal is coming on. Infinite Pursuit was there. Irithel's white color entry will be taking down the Lancelot, as well as Alucard will be securing the turtle. The second needle objective went to end of discussion. They are taking on and on each and every trade into their hand, and yet Team Mautai is about to start their notebook because they didn't got a single kill, and it's already 5 minutes of the game. This is a very bad news for them because Even though the first
Yeah.
neutral objective, they secured it with the retribution, because now I just saw Letu Java is the IGN of Lancelot. So he managed to take it, but in the second turtle, there was something, a new catch for them when Irithel just rotate with the help of the
Yeah.
river, the turtle section, and then got the kills as well as the turtle, everything into the hand.
Yeah, at least in the first one, Lance got the turtle, but this time around, it is end of discussions with getting no discussions. Then they do not want to talk; they want to fight. As we can see already, it is a situation where the Lancelot is being preyed on. They do not want to give the farm, and there we go. Alucard steals the farm from Lance. Letsuzawa is not exactly having a Letsuzawa moment here, as we can see. And that is the key to victory, Ash. They do not need the turtles or the objectives. They need their Alu card to be farmed out. They need their Irithel to be farmed out. And look at that! Look at the aggression coming in. Is it going to go for the next one, Ash?
They got it, they got it, they got a 4k goal lead, and now we're gonna see a killing spree coming from the Kagura. In the meantime, the pushing strategy, split push strategy will be taken on in the top lane. Purple Koopa managed to take a turret. This is a good thing. I mean, rather than going or joining into a fight, because you know you have less gold right now, you can't take on the enemies because they got the Florine as well, they got the heal as well. So it's kind of a good thing he chose to push, but how much time is there to push? Because one after one, if the trade and gold will be into the hand of end of discussion, macro as well, because look at that, they got the mid turret. I mean, even though Opal managed to take down the top one, but mid turret is more important because it will increase their jungle area, and they managed to get it. So a lot of macro lead as well as micro lead is in the hand right now, as well as we can see the third neutral objective is on to the game. I don't think Team Mautai gonna contest it.
No. I mean, Lance is being suffered here. He doesn't have the blue buff, and of course the mid for the top turret makes a little sense, but all the turtles are right now going for team end of discussions here, and they are slowly being trod out of their resources. Look at the Irithel, she is literally freezing that lane so that Popol Koopa cannot get the gold here. And although she's gonna try, there's the Kagura as well. Kagura is gonna try, okay, she is gonna be faced with Estes and his vision. So it is up to Letsuzawa to do something here. Can he catch Kagura off guard? Oh no, doesn't seem confident enough to go for this one, Ash. But look at that, 5 people of end of discussions are there lurking in the shadows. Does Team Motai know about it, and what are they going to do about it is the question. But how that being made with Estes, what do you think Ash is going to be?
Oh my goodness, Alucard just dive into the charge, managed to take down the Estes, double kill for the Irithel, got the turret as well, third tier will be destroyed, 3-man down with the turret. What a game coming out from end of discussion. They got it, that they are right now with a lead of, you can say, 7k goal lead. So now they are just ruthlessly going and diving into the enemy's territory and taking down them, each and everybody of them. This is not domination, this is not aggression. Right now, they are literally making fun out of the team Mautai because they know they can't reach the enough. Okay, but it's but in a very bad position. Phobius will be taken out. It's unstoppable for the Irithel. What a way. The goal laner is paid, the jungler is paid, everything is going out of the hand now. And it's only the Lord who's gonna take on the game for the end of discussion.
Yes, honestly, and if you're from Team Motai, this is a heartbreaking moment for you, because this is just the best of one series, guys. So anybody who has made a mistake, they will not get a chance to come back here. So this is it. We are backs against the wall for all of the teams who are going to be in a similar situation. How are they going to bounce back is the question. We know that the Lance can scale. We know that Popol Koopa can scale. And we know that they have a very good disengage in the hands of the Valet right here. But what is not clicking is the total teamfight composition. Estes is not being able to out-heal people here. And look at the itemizations. Kakura hasn't even made the anti-heal here. The only anti-heal is in the hands of Lapu Lapu as Alucard takes the turtle comfortably. And look at that, Ash. There is no team fight. Mutai doesn't even look interested in this whole scenario, as they are just gonna walk off. They know it better than anybody from the first turtle onwards that do not take a fight on objectives, cause team end of discussions, oh my lord, they are definitely the kings of fighting right now, especially with the 10k goal lead coming in. So the items are definitely gonna be on the side of end of discussions. Only 2 tier 2s left on the side, and which is gonna be about to be history in a few seconds here. So how is Team Motai gonna defend is the question, Ash, as the Lord marches down mid. Who is gonna get the takedown here? Are they gonna actually finish it? What do you think?
Leave the items rules. Even Florin is level 10 and there is only Lancelot who is level 10. Phantom Execution comes up, will be easily defending this Lord. But how much time is there to defend their base? Because the whole squad of End of Discussion is right now emerging into their base with those chunky minions invading the base. I mean the inhibitors of the side of Mautai. And look at that. Lapu Lapu diving into with the player for the flicker. The heal coming out from the Estes, but in the meantime, we can see Infernal Pursuit with a Vengeance combo is coming up and will be finding the first kill. But there you go! Kagura will be taking out the Phobius as well. 1-for-1 trade. MM for the EXP laner. But in the meantime, we can see
Not just a 1-for-1.
Inhibitor will be taken down.
It's not just a 1-for-1, Ash. It is 2 inhibitors and your XP frontliner against MM of their own, but it is still a shutdown nonetheless. The goal lead, however, stays in the favor of End of Discussions. It is now an 11k goal lead, and what matters is in minutes time, it is gonna be another Lord marching down, unless Team Mutai can do something about that. So for now, the lanes are beautifully marked, and I would suggest that End of Discussions can just freeze it out, because they are in a lovely bit of a goal lead here.
I mean, if they wouldn't have gone to that fight, I mean, naturally they could have got the 2 tiers as well. But that's the only thing which led them giving a kill for the side of Mautai. I mean, Irithel was not aware of it. Phantom Execution dashes as well, but the CC of the Kagura will be taking out the Lancelot straight to the Heaven side, and this is a very bad news. The jungler is falling again and again, and now you can say that Popol Kupa can do much, but if the late game comes up, anything can be happen. Mautai can, make their comeback, but at this stage, I'm in a doubt as well. In the meantime, they just clearing all those minions and from the base as well. Heal already is given, but the damage coming from the Irithel, taking out the Popol as well. The kill coming out from the Irithel. Will it be a triple? Okay, it is a triple. It's an instant redemption, and before it's a maniac, they will be taking down the crown. They will be taking down the base. It's the end of discussion, ending the discussion for this match, and straight away booking a ticket, booking a slot for the round of 64. Congratulations, team End of Discussion. You made it, guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other way to describe the kind of abomination which End of Discussion showed here. 17-1 is the scoreline. I do not think any tournament scenario has this kind of a scoreline, this kind of domination. So definitely End of Discussions with the Alucard pick you talked about, Ash. They have shown us what they are made up of. They made it work, and they made it work in a dominating fashion. And it was just started with Lethuasa taking a little stroll in his own garden, in his own backyard, and then he got ambushed and he was literally knocking on heaven's door here. From there, it was just about time, because definitely with a 12k goal lead, it was easy for End of Discussions to end it, especially with the kind of burst potential Irithel had. So they were just waiting for that moment, and I have to give it to the IQ of End of Discussion here, that they closed it out so well and so easily. They just took the moment and took the chance, and that is how you make greatness happen here, Ash.
I mean, everything got changed from the first turtle fight. Even though they got the turtle, they just lost 4 kills, which just gave an early spike in the goal lead as well as in the EXP lead. 2 times Phobius got down from Lapu Lapu. That was also a mistake. And then on the goal lane side, they couldn't done a potential gank onto the Irithel that much, and that's the main reason Popol couldn't got the farm as well. And everything, just if you sum up, I mean, I feel like the coordination was not there in Team Mautai, but I believe, I have hope on them that they will be learning their mistake, they will be rectifying it, they'll be coming back stronger in some other tournament. All the best for your future journey, as well as congratulations once again to End of Discussion for going into the next round, that is round of 64 at MEA x FEAI Grand Fest 1, day number 9. So we'll be coming back after the short break with another 2 matches of tonight. So please be there, stay tuned with us, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share the stream to your friends. like the stream and let me know in the comment section whom you were, supporting in this match. And is that Alucard pick is still going on with the Florin?
That's right, with our girlfriends, of course, and other girls. But for now, the Grand Fest will be back, guys. So see you soon with a couple of more exciting matches. See ya. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We promise and we are gonna deliver. This is the Grand Fest. Yes, the festival of esports, which you have been waiting for. And this is MEA x FEAI Grand Fest 1. Yes, this is not just a typical event, it is a LAN event being hosted in Aswal, Mizoram. And it is going to be hosted at our Dentuma Hall as well. So through the 16th to the 18th, mark your calendars because we'll be there along with the 8 teams which are going to qualify for the LAN event. Of course, this is not a solo event. We have been sponsored by Vista for this gaming extravaganza along with our sponsorship partner CK Hyundai in collaboration with DTS and NextGen for their internet partnership with us. Without further ado, this is official. Along with me is the shoutcaster of them all, Ash TZ, and we are going to be live to you with the next match coming. So Ash, is your throat all right for the shouting?
Yeah, obviously I'm ready for it, but the thing is, the last match, if we're gonna talk about it, end of discussion, just end each and every discussion. But right now, these 2 new teams, I mean, I never heard about them, but I heard about them in their state. I mean, they are kind of popular in the Mizoram. So let's see how they're gonna cook it up for this match, because they are already set for it. And you know what? The first match got forfeit. The second match was about to, I mean, it's just into the hand of end of discussion. Right now is the third match, and people are also waiting for it. So let's see if Tipra Titans or Golden Dawn, who gonna take on the game. Both of the teams belongs from Mizoram, so maybe all those Mizoram fans will be here cheering out for their teams, obviously. And I heard that from Golden Dawn, they got a player who is a Minotaur, you know, global Minotaur player. He also secured a lot of times Mizoram #1 Minotaur. So are we gonna see some Mino magic? I mean, those Mino and Fury roar now, but before that, we're here into the draft phase, guys. Already you can see the Lancelot will be taken out.
And there we see Kawabunga, or Kawa, as we can see on the red team. Yes, guys, he is a multiple time Mizoram #1 Minotaur. So a few familiar faces and names, as you can see as we go on through the tournament. He is one of them. So definitely we would like to see how he's gonna ride that cow as a cowboy, or is he not? For now, the Lance and the Glue has been banned out, so it's interesting to see how things are gonna transpire. So now, for now, we can see the draft section being open. The YSS is still open, and as it's a 6 draft banning system here, Ash, we will see a lot more things open. So I would like these 2 teams to actually get to this point and take advantage of the system, take a few chances and get the OP heroes straight away. So the YSS is open, and look at that. As we talk about it, Ash, it is going to be a respect ban coming out, and Kawa is just going to lose his cow. His main hero, Minotaur, has been banned out. So it's time for Kawa to show us what he has got on the other tanks. Ash, what do you think? Who is going to transpire here?
I mean, our sources are really trusted when they said us about the Minotaur thing. They're really right about it. The fear is there, guys. Everybody in Mizoram, pure Kawa's Minotaur. So now we can see the Minotaur ban is showing that thing. The fear is real, and he got that domination with the Minotaur pick. If a tank can change the game, if a tank can have this much, you can say, aura farming with a Minotaur play, so this match is going to be a real match, a real legendary match, not like the previous one which just ended with a single game domination, or you can say single-handed domination. This time we're gonna see a lot of things, but before that, one more Alucard pick is coming up. Titans are going for that Alucard pick. Golden Dawn are right now ready for it. Let's see what they have for the counter. I mean, there are a lot of counter for Alucard. They can go for some real CC mages, just like Vexana. We just can halt the Alucard movements, Alucard dashes as well, so they can go for it. Otherwise, they can go for some Tigreal or Atlas, which can stun out those Alucard movements as well. So a lot of heroes open, a lot of utilities are open as well, but we gonna see the revamp rock. That is a grok coming up from the side of Golden Dawn. So Kawa, if it's not the Minotaur, it will be my grok. So he gonna cook it up or not? Let's see. I mean, I'm really, Roots. I'm really excited to see Kawa's game now. Is that Minotaur ban just
Yes.
took me up already?
I mean, the Grok is so underrated at this point. Even after the revamp, a lot of less players can play this Grok so well. And we have seen it even in the grand finals of the EWC, how exactly great is the Grok. Along with the Lapu, it is going to be create a lot of opportunities. What I would want from the Team Blue here is they can take the CC. They have the opportunity. They can take the YSS as well. They have so many picks to go over, and CC can actually counter the Lapu Lapu in terms of damage as well as rotation. So I would like to see the CC because CC, I mean, crowd control is not going to be a real option here with the Lapu Lapu and Grok, the power of nature. It is not going to be easy. But oh, look at that! Wait, what? It's going to be a Zilong along with the CC. I believe that is going to be an auto pick here, Ash.
Maybe a mispick, maybe auto pick, or maybe they have something in their mind. That's a long roam coming up. CC was a great pick against a Lapu Lapu. I mean, you know that a Lapu Lapu Uranus can be countered by the CC's damage. She got a little bit of damage as well as a mobility. But here you go, guys. Kawa's team, that is Golden Dawn, is right now going for that Zatian. Zatian was already open in this match, and a lot of, things are there. A lot of things are there that the Zatian pick can do here, but yep, they're going for it. A Zatian with the Grox. I mean, this is, you know what, Truth? It's a great combo if you'll see. Zatian's damage in the early game is too much. And with the Grok, it can give a little bit of stun as well. So let's see if the jungler, the finisher, can be a good one, just like Ishan Shin or you can say a Fanny as well. Because now I feel like Fanny can also work well, even though Zilong and CC is there. But still, the early game, if you will get your hand on the early game, you can get the team as well. But in the meantime, we can see a Hylos ban coming out from the side of Team Golden. I mean, I don't know why they went for it, because I don't feel like Team Titans will be prioritizing any tank right now because they got the Zilong already.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want that Zilong to go gold lane, because I don't even know if he's gonna be a good roamer at this point. So, what do you do in a situation where you have auto-locked the Zilong or auto-picked the Zilong? It is definitely gonna be tough. However, you do have the split push potential. So, can he do it is the question against all odds. If he's a Zilong main, I would definitely like to see it. But hey, you left the YSS open. So Beast is gonna pick it up, and this is looking like a scary lineup already, Ash. I mean, YSS combined with the Zacian, two map hackers already in this lobby. Combine it with Lapu Lapu and Grok, oh my god. It is gonna be an absolute nightmare. And this is gonna be way more people coming in. It is gonna be Sicilian being picked up as well. So, 3 late gamers already. 4th one, make it 4. Why not even make it 5? Because it's gonna be almost 4 or 5 late gamers in. So the question is, how fast is this match gonna end? Because honestly, late game they have a chance, but without it, I don't think so. This match is gonna be even fair. Ash, do you wanna bet for the blue team here?
What can we do, Roots? It's in the rule. You cannot go for a redraft or rematch, because this is the rule.
Yeah.
And we have to follow the rule. Even though your net issue was there, even though it got a mispick or an auto pick, we can't do anything, guys. We have to, follow the rules, and the rule says there should be no rematch or there should be no redraft as well. But now I feel like the team red, that is Golden, is kind of having the spike into their hand. They got 3 metas, guys. Zatian is a new hero. Grok is the revamp one. Ishanshin is the only double S tier in the jungle. And Lapu Lapu, obviously, who doesn't talking about him after Sunfall and Kid Bomba playing it in the MSC and doing glory for their team, bringing glory for their team as well. So now I feel like Team Golden is having the passenger seat, whereas the driver seat will be filled up by the Team Titans. But Team Titans can make it through the match if they can, have the snowball or can go for that macro play. for themselves, but how much time is there for that? I mean, you need to do something. You need to make up your mind with this lineup and make up your strategy. But right now, here we are, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grand Fest 1, day number 9, round 128 at knockout stage. It is MEA x FEAI, and we're gonna see the match between Team Titans versus Team Golden. And this is a great match because I heard Mizoram Roamer King, that is, I mean, you can say him keyboy of Mizoram, that is Kawa is right now playing. So let's see if the Grok can do something bigger in this match, or is Ishan Shin getting the MVP in his hand, or the long pick will be, will be the X factor on the side of Titan.
Yeah, and just in case, guys, there is no redraft in the rules, so the rule book states you cannot have any redrafts, so it is what it is. You got to float your boat here, and hopefully Zilong can do something here. So for now, it is going to be the early game which favors Team Golden here. Let's see if Team Titans can actually farm up and do something. Because if they farm, they can do a lot of things. But look at that, Airtel already finding it harder to breathe. Kawa is there for the domination, but he is going to be in a little bit of mess, but he's going to survive. The power of nature is there as well. And once he gets to that point where he has the wild charge, along with the nature's barrier, he is going to do really well. So a Grok is the signal for a great Roma, but look at that, surprise guy coming in, and Ash.
Alucard just dive into the way, but now CC will also be taken out. 1-for-1 trade right now from both these sides. Roamer for the, this is a good thing. Roamer for Roamer just happened there, and it's a good thing. I mean, it doesn't build up a lot, but now I feel like Ishan Shin is having a, gold spike after getting that kill into his hand, and now he's gonna take out the turtle. And we can see the first turtle objective is already here into the Land of Dawn. Let's see, the turtle dance will be started soon, but before that, I can feel like the EXP lane is kind of winning for that Lapu Lapu. He's just dominating the way, and oh, look at that. They will be going for that wall, but Zilong find a way for running away from the situation.
Wow, that is where Zilong comes in. I mean, he is one of the bravest fighters, and he can use it so well in running out of situations. But look at that, the turtle is already low here.
Okay, Retribution works beautifully, as well as Lapu Lapu dive into the charge. Will be taking out that Alucard as well. Double kill for the Lapu. In the meantime, they have to dismantle because Cecilian is giving a lot of damage from the back line. Ishan Shin managed to take the turtle and as well as 2 kills. I mean, this is a good start. 3 trades with none from the side of, you can say, Team Golden. And Kawa is doing great. I mean, he's giving that vision as well as that. The damage taken is good as well. So it's kind of, the coordination of Team Golden is good, I feel like.
Yeah, it is, honestly, and they have the draft in their favor as well. Look at that, here comes CC as well. But look at the beautiful silent burst coming in. Oh my god, Ash. We can see it is going to be the end for 2 people of Team Golden as... Oh, Colin's actually going to survive. Wow, that is some presence of mind here. Utilizing that shield to his sheer advantage.
Seriously, I mean, this is what tanky Grok can do. You cannot take him down easily. But the back fist and the position was too great from the Sicilian, and he managed to take down one. But in the process, he got down as well from the Clint. I mean, the clean damage was real. And it's just, 3 minutes, 52 seconds of the game, and you can see the Clint is having the damage. So this is a very bad news for the side of Team Titans. And now, I feel like the Mountain Seeker was a little bit late at the point, but before that, we can see another fight is coming up. Okay, it was a bluff, it was a poke coming up from the side of Team Golden. It's a good try. I feel like they're playing very safe. They're waiting for the neutral objective to come up, and then they will be going for the fight. This is a very good decision. In the tournament, you cannot take regular fights because this is not a brawl server. I mean, that's what right now I feel like. But in the meantime, block is going on. 3-man being there. Flicker comes out, stun as well from the Zatian. Vengeance popped up. A lot of damage from the Alucard. Diving into the way. CC managed to find a kill onto the Claim. As well as Alucard is right now into the middle of the fight. Will be getting a kill onto the Grok. The Airthel's wildcard entry will be doing the work. But a glory will be found because double kill will be secured with the help of the Mountain Seeker as well as a triple kill onto the Alucard. No Maniac, but it will be a triple kill and 4-man down. Okay, it was an unofficial wipeout because the Zilong was only left. And the turtle, the second neutral objective, will be going free into the hand of Team Titans. I mean Team Golden.
Yeah. And I apologize for all the Zilong fans out here. No, Zilong doesn't mean a zero. He does have some value in your team, guys. But hey, if we talk about the team fights, YSS is playing it typically like an assassin here. He just went into the backline, knew that the Sanguine Clause is going to be an issue. He takes down CC, comes back, takes down CC. First he takes down Sicilian, then he takes down CC, and then he gets the kill onto that Alucard as well. He's securing the turtle for his team. So perfect execution coming in, and he like we can see already, this man Beast, he is not actually gonna go AIDS. Oh my god, look at the damage, Ash. That wild charge did perfection.
Obviously, the Mountain Seeker once again will be getting a kill onto the hand of that CC will be taken out in the process. But now it's like if you're giving a lot of snowball to the Ishan Chain, it's not a good deal because in the late game he can just melt you down with a pure 80 stack on the Sky Piercer. But a little bit of problem at the jungle. Zilong is kind of the Purple Koopa in the previous match. He's here for the push, but there you go. 3-man right now, clinging their way onto the Irithel, and she got trapped down with a wall there. And the Ko will be finding a kill onto that Irithel. It was a real gag, and again, Mountain Seeker just got on, giving a beautiful vision onto the map. This is why Root said there are 2 map hackers in the game.
Definitely so, and the map hacks have been working so far. They are actually making it easy for the natural barrier connecting. But look at the damage from the Clint right here. Alucard has to run for his life, and so does CC. He's just going to come up to actually clear the bases out. But I would like to look at the itemizations here. I mean, what kind of damage is this Clint putting on? Oh my god, look at that. He already has the Blade of FTCs. He also has the Endless Battle. No wonder he can put out so much of damage. But look at this Zilong! Oh my god, he almost got the kill of YSS here. Oh my god, this guy is gonna be something to watch out for, guys. You do not underestimate a Zilong. And especially if he gets a little more burst, if he gets a little more late game, who knows what can happen. So right now, none of the fights are spraying. Irithel needs to get his items, and so does the rest of the team. But look at the poke coming in from Sicilian. Wildcat connecting over, but it is going to be enough to zone them out.
The Turtle Slayer mark for the Ishan Shin got 3 turtles into the hand. Right now, will be taking out the aggro from the hand of Alucard as well. The blue buff is a very important thing for the Alucard, and it will be taken away from him. This is not a good thing, and now we are also not seeing a good sign because they will be prioritizing the 3rd tier in the mid. Okay, the jungle got increased by that securing that 3rd tier, and once again we can see a fight coming up. CC will be taken down. Alucard diving out the way. Here comes up monster kill for the Ishan Shin. It will be a double kill onto the Sicilian, and now, as I said, the mid turret is more important than anything else. So look that way. I mean, Roots, they got the increased jungle area. They took a fight. They got 3 mans into the hand, and the goal lead, if you're gonna talk about it, is 7k already.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, I just feel bad for Team Titans here. They just jumped into the ultimate of Zacian, got stunned, all in a chain CC, and that was it. I mean, all Yoshinshin had to do was to park his boat and get the kills. So that is dreadful, honestly. So although we all love underdogs and we would like to see a Zilong special here, but it is looking pretty grim if you are a Titans fan here. But look at that already. Look at the damage coming out from YSS. Oh my lord.
It's 70 on the Sky Piercer. The stack is literally built up well for the Ishan Shin, and now he is cooking up this whole match. 2nd tier fall down in the top 1. And this is a very bad news for the Titans. They are losing the macro as well as the micro. Everything they're giving it in the hand. Oh, what just happened in the off cam? We just saw that Storm chases down the Clint, but in the process, he got down from the Clint. This is the goal lead. This is the damage right now given by the Clint, which I was talking about. In the early game, he was literally melting down the Iruthel, and now he can take up the Zilong with the ult. But in the meantime, we can see another fight coming up in the mid lane, and Ishanshin is going into the way. Stun comes up, dive as well from the Lapu. Lapu blessings got up before the loss comes up. Again, I'm feeling like this slot, the last slot.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is just the competition of the goal lead. With this kind of a goal lead, Zilong cannot even come close to the YSS or the Clint here. That is why discipline was very important for Titans, and they have not been able to maintain it. Almost a few of the kills looked like they were like kind of gifts wrapped in golden paper to the golden crown right here, or the golden team golden as I would like to call it. But hey, wow, that is some brilliant display, and what kind of a dominance, as we can see already. The goal lead is edging towards 11k. The Lord is marching down. No outer turrets to protect Team Titans here, as all of the members are working towards systematically opening up those lanes, sinking those minions. And here we go, Ash. We can see all 5 members are strong. They are looking towards taking every turret inside. Who is gonna come out on top on this fight here?
Mountain Seeker, inhibitors falling down. Lord is right now emerging into the base. Sanguine Claws just popped up. CC at a sliver of HP. Vengeance popped up. Grok into the base. Will be taking down the CC as well as they can find a way for the Aerithel. Minions right now not enough to take down the base, but right now the team is not backing up. They are trying to take out the inhibitor turrets, which, okay, again the minions will be coming up into the base. Can they clear it up? Before that, will be finding a way for that Alucard, and Unstoppable coming up, Mountain Seeker as well. Legendary for the Ishanshin. Once again, a double kill will be secured. And with that, we're gonna see a defeat onto the hand of Titans, because the Crystal will be popped up from the side of Golden. Kawa and the Co will be taking on the victory and will be going into the rounds of 64.
I mean, what can we even expect? Honestly, I was supporting the Alucard, the Zilong, the Sicilian. But hey, all of them packed in one team is a recipe for disaster. And to add salt to the injury, Zilong has a Skypius as well. So yeah, that did a lot of work here, guys. But hey, the damage coming out from Team Golden was next level, honestly. YSS as well as the Clint, especially the Clint. What kind of damage did he portray? His first kill was literally getting 50 to 90% of HP. So there was just no chance for CC or Zilong to do anything. CC is known for her sustenance as well as damage, but when you are this low in gold, you have nothing to sustain here. You're gonna get busted down, and that's exactly what happened. Definitely, Kawa was definitely following up the Nature's Barrier with great wild charges, and of course, the man of the match goes to Mr. Beast here for the 906 KDA, and not putting a foot wrong, he almost got a Maniac as well, and closed this thing out as easy as that. 24-4 is the goal line, and that just accurately sums up the match as we witness here. So congratulations, Team Golden. You were golden on this day, and you will be moving on to the round of 64.
Obviously, I mean, Ruth, you know what happened. They don't have a proper tank. They don't have someone to take the damage out from the Clint or Ishanshin. And Grok was definitely doing great. I mean, I'm not saying just because he is one of the best roamer in Mizoram. That's not the reason. He was doing literally great. He was initiating the fight. He was taking up the damage from Aerithel as well as the Sicilian. If you have seen the fight at the bot lane, which just give a little bit spike to the side of Titans, they won the fight. I mean, they got 2 kills when the Bat Fist and Sanguine Claws was perfectly, into the way, but then they couldn't find the way for the kill of Kawa, and Kawa just managed to escape at the perfect moment. So this is how, the coordination and your synergy plays better than anything else. But now we have to wait for another match. One more match is coming up, the last one. I don't know, it will be one-sided or it will be a contested one. So let's see what will be happening in the next game. So with that, we'll be taking a short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. Open up your chips packet, hit it, and please wait for us. We'll be coming back soon.
Yeah, the entertainment hasn't ended, guys, and it's not one-sided. Both of us us and the audience are gonna enjoy it. So be real back, guys. Don't go anywhere because you don't want to miss out on the grand festival of esports. See you in just a minute. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, one more time as we are going to present you the last match for the evening. It is the round of 128 and it is the Grand Fest organized by MEA x FEAI. And this is not a solo conquest, it has been generously sponsored by Vista, the developers of Mobile Legends in India, as well as CK Hyundai, and it is in collaboration with DTS and Next Gen being our internet partners that we can bring you such a great event. So this is, of course, Rich Official. Along with me is Ash TZ, and we are going to bring this final match to you tonight. Also, if you are interested and curious about MEA x FEAI and why this is a grand festival for esports, then I have to tell you, this is not just a small community tournament. It is an esports festival where we are celebrating, of course, your favorite MOBA legends, but also BGMI, eChess, FC Football for both PC as well as mobile, and of course the OG Dota 2 as well. So a lot of great games are going to get played. So please visit MEA for registrations for the other games as well. Visit our Instagram, follow us, and do support the journey so that India can get its esports hub quite soon. But without further ado, we would like to get on with the action. I know you guys have been waiting for it, and you guys are excited for. So in a bit we'll be live. So Ash, what do you think about the last match coming in?
Have you heard that proverb, birds of feather flock together? So today we're gonna see birds of feather freak together, maybe Team Freak gonna cuts all the feathers of the birds, because it's Team Birds of Feather in the blue side versus Team Freak in the red side, and it will be the last match of tonight. The day number 9 will be coming to an end, but tomorrow we will be back again at the same time, 7:30. Please wait for us with some exciting more 4 matches. Before that, let's see what will happen here, because tonight, the first match was the aura farming match for IGN, because the calculated risk just forfeited the match before they played. And then we saw 2 dominative one-sided games, one from End of Discussion and another one from Golden Dawn. Now right now, I'm not sure it will be a contested one or it will be a dominated one, but I want the last game should be a contesting one, because our fans as well, our viewers as well, also want that same thing. Here we go, guys. The first ban from the side of Team Birds of Feather will be the 1-1. Pretty homework is already done. They know the draft, they know the meta. Ban the 1-1. From that side, I feel like they will be going for that Ishanshin ban. You don't want that Ishanshin again comes up and dominate the whole game.
Yeah, exactly. And we saw last game how great a Ishanshin can be if snowballed. He is definitely one of the best heroes you can pick up in the game. And then there's the 1-1 as well. I would like to see a Yushinshin as well, as maybe we could see the Fasa being picked up or banned. Honestly, the players aren't playing the Fasa a lot, but Fasa is really a great weapon to be used here. Rightfully so, the Vices being banned, and with the Vices ban here, we could also see some of the other junglers getting banned as well. The Fredrin is still open, and so is the Baxter, so is the Lancelot. Who is it going to be next on the chopping block is the question. It really depends on how these 2 teams are going to play it off. How are they strategizing? I would like to see more bans focus on the gameplay rather than just going for meta, because we have seen countless times in the esports scenario that even a non-meta hero can be played to perfection, and it can result in things which can break the whole limit. But hey, look at that. That is going to be the Grok being banned out. Surely these guys have been watching the last match here, Ash, because they are not going to let this mountain of a hero cross to the draft.
Obviously, the revamp is literally beautifully done onto the Grok. When right now the ult is become a beautiful thing. If you hit the wall, your CD reduction is kind of 20 seconds. If you miss it, it's kind of 50 seconds. So you don't have to miss it. So now Grok ban is a good thing, but a lot of heroes are open as it is a 6-ban system game. So I feel like they need to prioritize some heroes, some meta heroes for themselves, which can take on the game for them. But what it could be, another Alucard pick? I'm not sure about it. But as Ruth mentioned, no Farsa tonight yet. But I feel like no Kadita as well. No, I
Oh.
mean Kimi as well. A lot of mid laners has been ignored in the whole game. I just saw a Zatian game, and then before that I saw a game of Valir. So I feel like the meta mages should come into the action. Even I saw that Kagura game. It was immensely best. The first one tonight. End of discussion was literally ending the discussion with that Kagura's umbrella. But now the thing is, a lot of mage picks are open. Kimi, Farsa,
Yeah.
Kadita, all of them are here. So are we gonna see those picks getting prioritized, or something new are coming up? Because yet, I feel like the 3-6 ban system is kind of showing that they kind of in a hurry, that they don't know which hero to prioritize, which hero to pick. A lot of options. When you get a lot of options, you just forget. The real options which you should prioritize. So that's maybe the reason. But now we're gonna see the glue into the EXP. That's a good thing. It can also go for the backline to catch up the backline. It's a good pick from the side of Team Birds of Feather. Let's see what will be the counter. Are we gonna see a Phobius?
Well, honestly, I think that Lu wasn't really the best of picks here. There was the Lapu, there's the CC, there's a lot more offlane options. But hey, after 2 matches of back-to-back Alucards being picked, I am not surprised with anything else being picked up tonight. But look at that, it is gonna be the Resurrection King coming in. It is gonna be the Foramis being picked up. Unconventional, out of meta, I don't know, but it is gonna be night falling into Land of Dawn. As we see, Irithel being picked up as well. These guys do not care for meta, they make their own meta, and they are definitely going to wreak havoc, cause Necros keep coming in with Irithel. That is gonna be dangerous. The heavy crossbow is definitely gonna feel heavy in this matchup, especially with the added bonus. But hey, are we gonna see the counter to the Irithel here? Is it gonna be a Golin Hurrit, or is it gonna be somebody else, is the question. I would like to see the Ixia, honestly, but the Hurrit makes it swell as well, cause Irithel, her combination is burst, but Hurrit has a lot of sustenance, especially with the Vengeance. In the Zaman Force, it is gonna be really hard for Irithel to counter that. Who is gonna be next is the question, and we get the Kufra as well. Is that accounted for the opponent, or is it for themselves, is the question. Because Hurrit's Chrono Dash could have been countered by the bouncing balls. But hey, this ball is gonna go to the blue side here, Ash.
Of course, this time I feel like Team Feathers, Birds of Feathers are having the fun in their hand, because they got the glue, they got the Kufra as well. And the Harith is kind of a counter of Irithel, but in this meta, Irithel is kind of having more power than a Harith. So she can, outplay the Harith easily if she's a good user. But having the Paramis into your side, you got a hill for yourself. So maybe utility jungler can be a good option here, because already Kufra being prioritized, I don't feel like you should go with a mobility assassin type jungler. But before that, we can see the Esmeralda. You know what I call him? What I call her? Baby diaper. Because baby diapers soak all those water, and Esmeralda is something which just absorbs each and every damage you put into her. So she is the baby diaper, and she will be prioritized by the side of Team Freak. And I'm getting Freak out, because they have a new draft into their hand. Esmeralda, it's a good thing, but against a glue, I don't know how it's gonna work, because it's not the counter of the glue actually. In the meantime, they're gonna ban the Lancelot. That's a good thing, as Roots mentioned already. Maybe a chance was there that Team Birds of Feather wants the counter first into their hand, then they're gonna pick the prioritized pick. It could have been a Lancelot, Lancelot and a Kufra in the same team. Then you don't have a counter for the Lancelot. Even the glue was there already, and you already picked the Esmeralda, so you can't go for the Phobius as well. So a lot of thinking and a lot of you can say mental exercise being done in this draft by both these sides. And let's see how it goes in the second picking phase. Before that, we're gonna see the last ban coming out from Viper.
Yeah, and honestly, the Esmeralda counters Hurrit pretty well, and that is the reason why Esmeralda was picked up, and that also closes down the opportunity of a Phobius being picked up by Team Blue here. And Kadita is been banned out, but not quite sure if that Karita was already in line. I mean, a Foramis Rome was kinda in the ongoing season, but that is not anymore. Maybe 4 seasons back, we could have thought of a Foramis Rome, but now we are looking at way more support healers or setter tanks. So against the Kufra, I would love to see a Chow, but a Chow is definitely a skillful hero. So only a few heroes can counter a Kufra, and that is the Alot and the Chow. So definitely, if we get one of them, it will be really great. Or maybe the Milchitar can just lock down this turret. That is great, because the King's Calling is gonna call his way out. That is a great pick here. The last two picks coming in from the blue team, who is it gonna be is the question. Because the red team kind of lacks the burst except for the Irrital. And here we go. Whoa. Ash, are we gonna see my favorite match, my favorite mage in this match here?
Yeah, a lot of things. I mean, you know what? I feel like this alpha pick is an outdated pick because alpha is right now not nowhere in the A tier as well. Even alpha is not even in the
Yeah.
B tier. He's kind of in the C tier. And this is not a good pick when you're playing a tournament scene, and there is already a Minsita. So I mean, they are already set for a mobility assassin type jungler. That's the biggest thing. They just forced this pick onto the side of Birds of Feather, and now they have to go with that alpha jungler and Louis as well. You know what? I feel like diversion with the diversion with the Glue's split
Yeah.
grab as well as Harith Crimson as well as his the Zaman
Yeah,
Force will be
Zaman Force?
combo. Would be a good combo for the side of team.
Don't forget the Spear of Alpha.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, all those ults will be a good thing with the diversion. But you know what? Diversion needs position, and you have to make your position well if you're going for a diversion free. But now, last pick from the side of Team Frick, a lot of junglers are open for him.
They
And
need some
Alpha,
damage.
obviously, and against Alpha, I feel like no, bro, no, you shouldn't go for a Ling. There is a Glue, there is a Kufra. You shouldn't go for a Ling at least. I'm not sure why they're going for the Ling.
I mean, there were a few options. There was the Aemon as well. There was the Aemon, the Hayabusa. But I think Ling works out kind of in this situation if you can counter the Kufra, that is. Because honestly, if we are looking at the composition from the blue team, it is all about diversions and teamfight gameplay. So Ling in this situation can definitely go out and do a lot of the split work. So the thievery is definitely going to be there. But who is going to come out on top is the question we want you guys in the audience to answer. Is it going to be birds of a feather flocking together, or is it going to be freaks dominating it in their own fashion? Or are we going to say, what the freak here?
Let's see what will happen. But this Ling pick, I'm kind of, not sure about it. You know, Kufra is a natural counter of a Ling. So how can you just go for that? I mean, in a team fight, it's gonna obstruct him a lot. It's gonna give a lot of hindrance to him, and this is the main thing when he will be going for his Tempest of Blade, collecting the four swords technique. It could be a big hamper to him when the Kufra will just show up his face with the balls bouncing onto him or obstructing him with the Tyrant's Revenge as well. But now, here we are into the Light of Dawn for the last game of tonight at MEAX FEAI Grand Fest 1, day number 9, knockout stage at round of 128. It's Team Birds of Feathers versus Team Frick. One team will be emerging into the round of 64. Who it will be is the question. Let me know in the comment section, guys. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the stream to your friends, as well as follow us in our social handles. And don't forget to like the stream, because your love, your support is something which boosts our morale. And here we go, guys. The junglers are taking off their aggro. Well start for both these sides, and a lot of posts. We'll be taking out a full blood. What a start! What a dramatic start for the side of Birds of Feathers. They really started well for them as they took the first blood in the mid lane. It was not a poke, Roots. It was a real damage of the tree.
It was a burst. So Lulu getting delusional with her damage right here, guys. So Delulu is in the park, as we can see already. And honestly, this is some domination. And this is great coming in. Just like the great work that Vista did by sponsoring our tournament. 1 lakh Diamonds has been sponsored by Vista in making this tournament a grand success. And of course, the tournament lobby being provided makes it a great tournament. A tournament which is all India based, so any team from India is competing in this tournament. So who is going to come out on top is the question. We are not restricting any reasons, guys. This is not that kind of a tournament, but look at the jump coming out from Kufa.
Oh my goodness! Two jumps in a sequence! Two jump in a sequence on a single Irithel, and it was too much. She managed to escape, but she was about to delete it down. And now once again we're gonna see the jump coming up. Minsith are in a very bad position. In reaction is coming up, and again we will getting a team fight in which the Kufra will be taking out the Roamer. Roamer will be taking out the Roamer, and the blue buff is in danger right now with the fire mist going in. I don't feel like the Link can take off this blue buff. Okay, retreat come up. Tempest of Blade as well. Sliver of HP collecting the swords. Esmeralda's wildcard entry will be taking out Alpha. Kufra will be deleting down again. Blue just come up and managed to grab onto that Esmeralda. Will be taking out her as well. 2-for-1 trade. Diversion comes up onto the top lane and a lot of damage onto the Link. Link need to retreat back into the safer zone before taking out the buff.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Team Freaks have been thinking a lot on the counters. I mean, I get that the Faramis does counter the glue, and then Esmeralda does counter the Hermit. But hey, you do not have that kind of a mid damage right now, and right now, Louis is more than enough in the damage department. And if the Team Birds of a Feather flock actually together and not do something which they just did in the top lane, jumping one after the other, one by one, they can actually get a lot of team fights in this early game. They have all the damage, and look at the jump coming in.
Ooh. Tyrant's Revenge just into the time. Louis' burst will be melting down the Mincy. Mincy will be falling down once again, and the Turtle Dance already started. Missed the way onto that clue, but now Faramis and Esmeralda is giving a little bit of the vision onto that turtle. Can Link come up and give us a clutch for the side? Spear of Alpha come up. Lot of damage. All just got forced down. And Faramis at a sliver of HP will be taken down or not. No, managed to escape. But in the off cam we can see Irithel got down by 1v1 against that Harith. Harith managed to take down the Irithel, and the retreat will be pop up the securing the turtle. It's a good start. I mean, Birds of Feather is right now dominating the whole game. Can they go for the blue buff? Can they steal it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good start if you're from Team Freaks, as the blue buff is in danger once again. Tempest of Blades being popped defensively just to get the Link's blue, but it is going to be in favor though, as they are going to actually take everybody out in this team fight. Suddenly, the Nether's call has reigned supreme, along with Mensch's ultimate, which was the turning point of the team fight, Ash. Mooney with that ultimate literally locked everybody down. There were no escape skills, and there was no escape, literally. And that is just turning the tables, Ash. As we can see, the mid turret already taken in 4 minutes time. Up top is where they are going to concentrate now upon, but Minchi doesn't have the King's Calling already, so he has to wait a bit. And he's just going to help Irithel get that gold grab here. Does Harith know of their location?
This is not a good thing. I mean, I feel like they just overextend themselves after the turtle. They got the turtle, they shouldn't have gone for that. Diversion comes up. Irithel and the co may be getting the idea of the diversion. But now, okay, Kufra missed a lot of damage burst from the Louis and will be taking out it. No, the ult come up in a perfect time. Louis in a very bad position will be taken out. 7-4 just popped up. A lot of damage. Tempest of Blade as well. Collecting the force sword. Will be taking out the Kufra. It's a double kill for the Pyramis. And in the meantime, we can see the Minsk that fall down. With that, the Harith's chrono dashes. Actually giving a lot of damage. The vision was there, and it was kind of 2-for-2 trade. But the thing is, I mean 2-for-1 trade. But the thing is, Team Freak is right now freaking out the whole Birds.
Yeah, I mean there were some execution issues, honestly. And look at the glue. They're literally traveling everywhere. But that is gonna be Esmeralda falling. And here we go. First diversion of the game. 4 people jumping in. Kufra actually jumps in. And this is gonna be Irithel, who is not gonna like this party. With 4 people literally coming to ruin Irithel's recall right there. Oh my god, that is some entertainment here.
They made her dance that way when she was in a bit of HP, and she will be taking the redemption. She will be taking the revenge for this thing. Second turtle just got secured into the hand of Birds of Feather. 8-8. The micro is kind of tie. You can say it is the score. But now one more turret just got walked out. Nice split push from the Ling. It's kind of the that reminds me of the game of Choco Chan of Ryuga Esports. He can't do these things. I mean, when you can't take the turtle for yourself, you can do something else for the. I mean, he got the macro in the process. But now Irithel was in a danger. Again and again, continuously, we're seeing diversion attacks are coming onto the Irithel. This is a good thing. Taking down the MM is a really good thing. But now we can see Kufra is in danger. Cutting off guard. It will be bouncing, bowling there. But how much is the time? Esmeralda caught off guard. Killing spree for the Link. Are we going to see 10% blood coming up? 7 Pros just got popped up. A lot of damage from the backline from the mage. But it will not be much. Okay, Glue find it. Blue was split pushing in the bot, and I thought he will be there in the team fight. He could have got a lot of kills, but it's okay.
Exactly.
1 for 1 turret.
At least this match has been head to head here, and 8-9 is scoreline, and the goal lead is exactly still. So that is a great show, guys. So this is a match which is finally proving its worth. But for now, we can see that when it comes to team fights, definitely Freak are doing a better job here. But it is Birds of Feathers. When together, 5-man, they can make a difference. All they have to do is connect the skills. That is the main issue. But oh, look at Glue going to grab.
Alpha got a kill onto the main C right now. Once again, we're going to see the Tempest Uplet coming up. Irithel find his way onto the Alpha. In the meantime, we can see Esmeralda managed to delete it down. The Glue in the... I thought he will be getting the hand onto the Harith, but it was not the thing. I mean, managed to escape back. It was not Harith, it was Koopa actually. But the thing is, Link should have gone for it. I mean, could have got the kill. He got the skills at the point. It's okay. He needs his time. He just thought that it will not be a good idea to just go for one single roam kill.
Yeah, exactly. And the couples have been fighting it out quite a lot. Kufra and Esmeralda, they have been having their little dance. But Harith has been cheekily avoiding the team fights. He is definitely trying to get that goal spike right here. That is why he was pushing. And the whole team is trying to get something out here. Birds of a Feather need to think this team fight through, because definitely the counters are there in the Team Freak side. And there's Glue once again going for the split. But it is going to be countered easily by the Foramis, as we see the thumbs up icon as well. The Lord coming in Lord timer timing. It is going to be really important for both these teams to win this team fight, else it is going to be hard. But look at that, King's Calling already called in.
They got for one more fight. Mega kill for the Ling, as well as Mincy got deleted down. Double kills onto the Glue. Right now, Ling is going for a triple. Okay, no, it's not a triple. It's Irithel getting down the Harith. 3-4-2 trade. Spear of Alpha just come up for a kill. Paramis got his hand onto the Alpha. Monster kill is coming for the Ling. 4-man down. Only Kupra surviving there. Very bad news for the side of Birds of Feather, because the Lord was open and Alpha got down. Ling and the Co will be taking out the Lord this time, the first Lord.
Yeah, I mean, there was no need for the Glue to exactly grab onto that Kufra right here, and that just enabled Minshi to use the King's Calling. And once the King's Calling is on, there's nothing a Harith can do, there's nothing the Alpha can do. So it's just open season. So that is exactly how things are happening here, especially with the burst coming in and the sustenance of the Nightfalls coming in from the Foramis. It is easily the team fight situation which Team Freaks will win. So not just split pushes, they are good in team fights as well. How are they going to counter is the question. The low E was doing a lot for them in the early game, but it is late game season right now. All eyes are on Harith. Can he do something here? That is what the need is. But oh, look at that. Kukra manages to somehow get hooked on once again. So definitely that is something they need to avoid here. Getting hooked, landing into the King's Calling, and Glue picking up heroes he shouldn't be bringing to the team. Glue just walks up to them and he's like, hey guys, look what I bought. And then comes Minshi to shatter their dreams of a team fight. So, oh, look at that.
Yeah, Plissy
Yeah.
popped off. Lord managed to defend it down. But in the meantime, we can see the second tier is in danger in the bottom section. They will be getting it. But Harith is kind of building that Holy Crystal after Feather of Heaven as well as Talon Skies. He's getting his Trinity into his hand. But can the damage escalate everything for himself? Or can be a proven thing for the Harith? Or are we going to see a comeback? A possible comeback from the side of Birds of Feather or not? Because I feel like they started it well. But that overextension literally, build up a confidence as well as some goal lead to the side of Brick, and now they're not looking back. They're just going front and front, forward and forward, and taking each and every trade for themselves. And this is a very, not a good thing because we started it well. Now once again going for the region will not find anyone, but the Bobs will be taken out, and it's a very bad thing for the He's not getting
I think rather than locking on to somebody else, the Glue should definitely lock onto the Esmeralda. If Esmeralda is not in the team fight, that will mean the Harith has an open season and he can do a lot, especially if you can avoid the King's Calling from Minshi. But look at that, somehow they have managed to catch on to the Esmeralda, but she's gonna run out, and here we go, Varamis, the ultimate is coming, clutch right now, Glue is so low, he has to run away. Kufra jumping in gets nobody home, and so far Kufra has been catching a lot of Natalias lately. Honestly, Tigreal is not going to be pretty pleased with that decision because Natalia is Tigreal's girlfriend, not Kufra's, and that was just a bush check here, I suppose, from Solulu. As the items here, Ash, they tell a different story. Alpha is gonna use the Sky Piercer here, but with the kind of kills he has, I do not think that is a great opportunity. He could have used that gold for better resources, as we can see already. And right now, it is all on Team Freak's hand. So the next lot coming in, this is where things can change. Birds of a Feather, they need to lock down the Esmeralda or get an edge onto the team fight here. Who is going to bring the edge is the question. Cooper is jumping in no man's land. Ash, how do you think Birds of a Feather can do something here?
They need to flock together if they want to take on this game for themselves.
Simple,
right now they're
answer.
not flocking together, and they're kind of taking solo fights. For that, we can see the zoning was great from Esmeralda, and it's kind of they're waiting for them to take on a fight once again, because I feel like Birds of Feather are kind of bit over aggressive and over extending a lot in this match. So the thing, Freak got it, and right now they're waiting for them to come up to take on a fight. Esmeralda is in the enemy's zone, and right now she will be finding no one's. They need to back off. Okay, Cobra comes up, Tyrant Revenge again onto Natalia. In the meantime, we can see Minsita with Alf comes up, and in the meantime, Esmeralda as well. Louis will be taken down. Link coming up into the fight. Lou got his hand. Sky Piercer popped up, and this time Esmeralda will be taken out. Paramis all just into the time, and I feel like once again the grab being done onto that Mincy. Lobby much damage, but they got that lore in all this team fight. Spear of Alpha into the action. Minsita got down. Bots of Feather are right now flocking together, getting a kill on the Paramis. 3-man down already, even though they got the Lord. The game is getting changed. Tables are turning down. And I feel like Birds of Feather are gonna defend this Lord.
Yeah, honestly, things are changing here. The tables have tumbled. The tables have turned. And this is an opportunity for Team Birds of Feather to actually do something together here, because there is an opportunity, especially when the Pink Panther, the Esmeralda, is down for Team Freaks. Can they do something here is the question. There is the Irrital, who has so much of damage. She just needs to be there when Esmeralda finds an opening. I believe that was kind of an overextension from their part. That is why they lost the current team fight. And look at that once again. It is gonna be the Esmeralda trying her best to zone everybody out, and they are not taking a fight. They know that they have a lot to defend here. That's Team Birds of a Feather. Can they fly, or is it gonna be the crash and burn is the question. As the Lord marches down bottom, all three turrets are there. One already destroyed in the med zone. The bottom is gonna fall next. The only turret surviving is the top one, but for how long is the question. Kufra poised, but is gonna hit nobody, and that has been the the sad story for them for it all. Next wave coming in. Can we see a great execution? Is the question. No team fights yet. Both teams are kind of trying to face each other off. Cause honestly, whenever they thought of a team fight, they have resulted in a bad takeover. So the re-engagers have won so far for both these teams. The key to victory is taking this Louis down if you're a Team Freak fan. And for Birds of Feather, they need to get that Esmeralda or Irshel down so that they can actually get into those team fights. So far, Harith has just been a spectator in team fights.
Ling is untouchable yet, has not been down a single time. This is a beautiful thing. I mean, I was talking about Ling's counter Kufra being there, Glue as well, but he is untouchable yet. That's a, I mean, great thing for him. He's literally waiting for the perfect moment to execute, and this is the right thing to say, Roos, that the game is going into the 17 minutes mark. And so now the items doesn't matter because each and everybody will have the all items into their sections, but the execution, the way you gonna put it, fight into the way will be the main question for each and everybody. Okay, Glue grabs it on to that Esmeralda. A lot of damage from the Ineg reaction. Param is being there. Okay, you should not give a damage to a Glue when he's sitting on the Esmeralda. Irithel should be getting a score here, but beautiful outcoming from Esmeralda. It was a clutch. Alpha managed to take down Mincy, but Ling will be finding his way onto the backline, taking down the MMF. In the meantime, we can see Kufra got down, Esmeralda as well. Only Glue and Alpha being the last savior. The one-man army, Spear of Alpha for the save. Even though the immortality was on, I feel like a lot of resources got burned down and these minions are entering. Can they clear it up? Let's see what happened. Glue is going on to the divers, but now I feel like, okay, the damage is on. Okay, we can see they kind of blocking the base, and they will be taking on the game after locking the base. What was game, guys? Was literally freaking out everything, but Birds of Feather literally tried their best, Roots. You can't say that they just fall down easily. They tried their best throughout the game, but it was like, I mean, that fight was not necessary. They should have waited till the third Lord.
I mean, props to where credit is due. The Ling did play it well, especially his name being Levi right there. So definitely him playing well, along with Minchi being the silent goat here, guys. His ultimates were the reason why they could get such great setups, and his ultimates locked onto the heroes, made them unable to do anything, and that is where the things flew open. They knew that Solulu on that Louis was the threat of damage, and Levi just jumped onto him and took her out easily, and that is where Team Birds of Feather couldn't flock together, and they actually freaked out, and that is the end of the story. Ling and Irithel got to the base, and there's just so much you can do with a Glue and an Alpha in your backpack.
I thought that Alpha can clear up the lanes. It was the only priority. I mean, Glue did the right thing, Roots. He took out Ling and Irithel into that way, but Alpha couldn't manage to clear up the minions, and that was the reason the base got locked down, and we just saw that Team Frick will be entering into the round of 64. Congratulations for the win, guys, and all the best for your future journey, Team Birds of Feather. You tried your best, you gave your 100%, but what can we do? There will be one winner, and it is Team Frick, obviously. But I hope you'll be shining somewhere else, so let's see if I will be able to cast your game in some other tournaments or not. But right now, the saddest part of the stream is here, guys, when I have to say a bias to you all. That is a good night to you all, because we'll be I mean, going right now back to our casual work route. Why don't we up?
Yeah, we are already back in our homes, but yeah, we do have our mundane and busy lives to cater about. But thankfully, MEA x FEA is here with their Grand Fest to entertain us every evening. And this is not just going to be an online event. We are going to have a LAN event as well. And what do you ask? Where do you ask? It is going to be in Aswal in Mizoram, where it is going to happen. dates, lock on to the dates. It is going to be 16 through the 18, and it is going to be in the R Dentuma Hall as well. Top 8 teams are going to qualify for this LAN. So for the first time in Indian esports history, top 8 teams are going to go to the LAN. And this is not just going to be a MOBA Legends LAN. This is going to be an esports festival in the right senses of it. It is going to have BGMI, it is going to have Dota 2, and it is also going to have ECHES along with our favorite FC football, both on PC and mobile. So you can guess it, guys, how exciting this all is going to be. And of course, we have to thank the people who have made it possible. It has been Vista, who has been our gracious sponsor, along with CK Hyundai, who has made it possible to host such a big scale LAN event. Of course, in collaboration with DTS, who has made all of this management possible. And well, without internet, it is not possible in today's daytime, is it? So, thank you, NextGen, for providing us your seamless internet performance for all our production activities. So far, that is gonna be it for the evening. We are gonna take our goodbyes, and we'll be back with you tomorrow, same time, same place, to deliver way more exciting gameplay and a lot more esports favoritism right here. There's no other favoritism except for esports. We are all in this mission to make esports a grand hit in India. So for now, this is going to be Roods Official. Along with me was Ash Cheesy, and we will be bidding our goodbye for now and see you next time tomorrow for way more action coming in. Thank you. Have a great evening and a great day tomorrow.
Good night, guys. Sabak here.